ocean, over the clouds, and around the world, here comes the wild side of wildlife.
The Animal Show!
And now let's have a wild welcome for your furry friends,
Stinky and Jake!
Now it's the Animal Show! Hello, all you little animals out there.
I'm Stinky.
And I'm Jake, and today we're... Stinky, do you have to eat right now?
Huh? Well, sorry, Jake. I couldn't eat this at home because my mom wouldn't let me. She says I eat like a pig.
She's right. Well, why don't you try eating some other way?
There's another way to eat?
Of course. In fact, today's guests, the pelican and the flamingo, each have their own special way of eating.
Well, maybe I could learn something.
Well, Stinky, learning something is what this show is all about.
It is?
Never mind. Just finish eating so we can get started, all right?
We're supposed to learn stuff? I never knew that.
And now it's time for...
That's amazing! Today, we find out how much food a pelican can hold in its big beak.
Whoa, that's quite a prodigious pouch. So I'd have to say the answer is... a lot.
You're right, Armstrong. Pelicans like these can scoop up 3 pounds of fish in a single bite.
3 pounds? Gee, I wonder how many goldfish that is. Let's see, average goldfish weighs 1.7 ounces times 3, divide that by 6.
Well, Armstrong, how many goldfish can a pelican eat in one bite?
A lot.
The big bite of a pelican's pouch.
Another animal that eats a lot and will make you say...
That's amazing!
Say, Jake, I'm kind of still hungry. Do you mind if I eat some of this skunky chow?
Well, I'd really rather you did... And now from Europe, Africa, Asia, Australia, and North America...
North America.
Here is Paul the Pelican.
Food? No, that can't be food. There's no water around here, and I only eat food that comes from water. Hi, fellas. Do you smell food?
Well, yeah. You want some skunky chow?
Oh, no thanks. We pelicans only eat fish.
Ah, see there, Stinky, you learned something already.
I did? Cool.
Yeah, there's a lot to learn about pelicans. Let me show you.
Oh, clips. I love these.
Yeah.
Wow, you sure are graceful flyers.
Thanks, Jake. We pelicans get a lot of practice.
Can a pelican eat a big fish?
Sure. We shake our heads like this to get rid of all the extra water, and then we juggle the fish until it slides down our throats.
Wow.
You swallow the whole fish?
Adult pelicans do, but we have a special way of feeding young pelicans.
Oh.
You see, younger birds need a lot of food to grow up healthy and strong, but they're not old enough to catch the fish by themselves.
Well, what do?
We bring the food back to the nest, digest it a bit, and then open our mouths and let the younger bird reach into our pouch and get their dinner. Watch, you can see this dark fledgling getting some fish from its dad.
Gee, and Mom doesn't like my table manners.
Believe me, Stinky, this is the best way to make sure your young pelicans get the food they need.
Well, now, how much does a young pelican eat?
Oh, about 4 pounds of fish a day.
Wow.
By the time a young pelican is ready to fish for itself, Mom and Dad will have brought them almost 150 pounds of fish.
Don't Mom and Dad pelicans get tired of being chased for food?
Sure, but they know that their kids have to eat if they're gonna survive.
The young pelicans sure aren't shy about reaching in for food.
Not at all. And as a young pelican gets older, it gets pushier.
Hey, Mom, if you're watching, remember, at least I don't eat like a pelican.
Well, I've got to admit that Stinky's eating style doesn't look so bad when you watch some of these young pelicans.
Yeah, it may be messy, but it's one way to make sure we don't waste a bite.
Whoa, doesn't it hurt to have a head down your throat like that?
Well, we don't mind because young birds are helpless. There's a lot of dangers for a bird that can't fly yet.
Really? What kind of dangers?
Seals, sharks, and other sea mammals will attack a young pelican if there are no adult birds around. And before a pelican gets its full feathers, it can't do much to protect itself.
Oh, wait a minute, full feathers? Oh, is that why the younger pelicans look so much darker than their parents?
Right. Their adult plumage hasn't come in yet. Hey, fella, there's no food left in there. Maybe you should leave your mom alone. Yeah, eventually, that young pelican will learn to catch its own food.
But first it has to learn to fly, right?
Yes. Once young pelicans get their feathers, they spend a lot of time watching adult birds fly. It's part of growing up.
Pelican wings are so long. Does that make it more difficult to fly?
Yes, it does. A full-grown pelican's wingspan can stretch over 8 feet. It takes time for a young bird to figure out what to do with all that wing.
Do they have to go to flight school?
In a way, yes. Young birds spend a lot of time running along the ground, holding their wings out and flapping. Then one day, after a lot of practice, they catch a breeze and it's off into the wild blue yonder. Oh, it's a fantastic sensation.
Oh, well, that was great, Paul. Thanks for coming.
Oh, my pleasure. What did you say?
Well, he either said, nice to meet you, or now we're gonna see some animals that like to eat fish. How about you, Stinky? Do you like seafood?
I love seafood. Whenever I see food, I eat it.
Oh. It's time for Baby Talk.
Quit breathing on me.
Nate,
No, your breath stinks. Wow.
Does not.
It does too.
Does not.
It does too.
No, it does not.
It does.
Does not.
Helen, pipe down.
Me.
Settle down, you two.
My breath does not stink.
It does too. Stinky breath, stinky breath, stinky breath.
You're just smelling your own breath, you know.
No,
I hate you.
I hate your breath.
I'm never talking to you again.
Pepper, Helen, I'm very, very, very tired of listening to you two fight. I want it to stop. I want it to stop.
Now!
Do I make myself clear?
Yes, Ma.
Sorry, Ma.
Oh, we'll be good.
Oh, yeah.
I'm Wanda Rathbone, reporter, getting you answers to today's questions. Don't do that here, sir. Let's see if this animal knows the answer. Sir, can you answer our question?
What do I win?
The chance to get on with your life?
Good prize.
Tell me, how many species of pelicans are there in the world?
Well,
Does that mean you know the answer?
No, you're on my foot.
Oh, I'm so sorry, sir. So sorry.
It's all right.
Okay?
Well, there must be, my guess is, a lot of species.
Wrong! The correct answer is 7. There are 7 species of pelicans in the world. Brown, Dalmatian, pink-backed, gray, Australian, European white, and American white.
Well, aren't you going to show me anything?
Oh, if you insist.
Good.
Let's look at the brown pelican. The brown pelican lives on coasts of America. It is the state bird of Louisiana. It is also found through the West Indies to Venezuela. Along the Pacific, it ranges from central California to Chile. Brown pelicans have a wingspan of about 6.5 feet. A network of air sacs runs through their bones and under their skin. This makes them very light. But if they have no helping wind, it takes them a while to get up speed. Once airborne, however, they can fly along from 80 to 100 feet up in the air. As you can see, the brown pelican fishes by diving on its prey. It always dives downwind and makes a big splash. This is Rhonda Rat reporting on the brown pelican. Back to you, Stinky and Jake.